I want my mom to stay here. She has a job to do. She has to raise 6 kids, American citizens, and make of them good people.
And I want them to see that mom is strong.
Now, I live in fear that my mom will leave me.
One.
No, start from the left to the right.
One. Two.
Did you do this? No.
Yo y Pico la acabamos.
Now?
Cuchillo.
Too many now. Right after maybe 4:30, I hear that somebody opened the door, but I knew it was him. So I thought, oh, maybe he forgot his apron because he was a waiter. He was touching me very soft from my face. And he goes, everything is okay, everything is okay. Don't get scared. And I go, what happened? And he told me, I have to go. And I go, why? Where you have to go? I can take you. And then I get up, and I saw 2 ICE officers, very close to my door, next to my bed in my room. And he goes, immigration is here. They're going to take me. And I go, you told me that you're going to let my husband go with me. And another one started laughing, and he goes, well, he's already flying to Mexico. But you are under arrest because you're turning yourself. This is home for me, and this is my kids' country. And I have nowhere else a place for them. I'm panicked to the day. It's like I start feeling that months ago, that it's getting here, it's getting here.
Okay, don't you have to isolate where you have the variable?
Yes,
What do you do?
58, 59, ready or not, ya voy. I don't have a plan of how I'm gonna leave my kids without me. That's not possible for me.
Because on the surface, we do look very happy, you know, and nobody would know that we're struggling or that, you know, we're dealing with a lot of pain. But I think that's kind of the face we like to put on because it's hard to talk about the struggle, and it's very difficult to talk about our pain.
My name is Nicole Jimenez Mata. I have been in Fiesta Gardens for 7 years. In the 7 years I have been in Fiesta Garden, I have loved the experience that I have had.
You know, the little girls are talking about it, I kind of like to say, oh, you know, how did your day go? Or, you know, what's new with your life, you know? I feel that I'm probably doing wrong in making them think that it's not 100% reality, but I personally feel that it's better for them, you know, such a little age to feel like it's just, you know, a phase almost, that it's gonna be better and that they don't have to worry about it, because I don't feel that they should have that burden on them.
Va a ser un angelito.
You go try mine. No, ya ahorita te voy a hacer el mío. ¿Ya puedo orar?
Ajá.
Ah, okay. How to clean yourself?
Ya. Aquí en la casa, cuando estábamos limpiando, dijo mi mami que no le gustaba cómo se miraba el cuarto. Y ahora. Estoy contento y café.
No, viene copiando tu face. Sí, es lo que hago.
When he calls, it's kind of a knock on the door, you know, hello, it's reality. And, you know, your dad's not here. And sometimes I like to think that he's just working and that he'll be back. But I'm just not seeing him because he's working hard.
Hola, papi.
Aquí habla.
Aquí. Papi. ¿Cuándo vas a venir?
I know one time when he was talking on the phone, Diego had to give me the phone back because my dad started crying, and Diego said, I don't want to hear daddy cry. And with my mom, it's a more serious conversation. You know, I love it when they talk on the phone because my mom, you know, she kind of tries to have him involved in our lives even though he's so far. You know, she says, you know, this and this is going on with so-and-so, and what do you think I should do? Or, you know, what would you do? Or what should we do as parents to help our kids out?
No, mine was the one.
No, pero de mute.
I already have the strawberry. Oh, we need a fork.
No, we don't have sauce.
Really good.
That's why I've been working hard, and I'm trying to get to college because I don't want to be, and I don't want my family to be in a situation where they have to rely on the government and people's taxes to, you know, live on the daily basis. And it's not a comfortable situation because we've never been in it before. What keeps us going on the daily basis is hope. Hope that everything will be different, and hope that one day we're all going to be together in a much better place. Hola, fine, how are you? We have been fighting my mom's deportation since December. Her court is next month, and I fear every day that my mom will be taken away as well. I don't understand why I have to be suffering being a U.S. citizen, and I do not understand why my siblings have to suffer as well. I'm a senior in high school, and I wish to graduate and go to college and make a difference. But I'm not sure I can do that. If my mom is deported in November, either me and my siblings would be forced out of this country, our own country, the country that my parents, foreigners, taught us to love. We cannot wait, and my family cannot be separated.
Good morning.
My name is Dave.
Janet, entiende, reforma es urgente. Janet, entiende, reforma es urgente. Janet, entiende.
It's less than a month now, and so my days now have been that much tougher. It's hard to see my mom and sometimes realize that maybe the 20th would be the last day that I see her for a while, or something like that.
I'm getting depressed, but I fight with my depression, you know, because I wanted to be strong for my kids.
Yeah. I'm getting ready.
You got shoes on, guy?
Yeah, I'm getting them on. Oh my god, esa cabeza.
We need to go. Enderezate. No, te ves mal. Ok, vámonos. Vámonos ya.
I'm afraid that my kids are going to be exposed to my court, hearing, you know, if it's a yes, it would be a good experience for them. But if it's a no, it will be in their hearts forever.
No, mejor quédate aquí porque le va a quedar. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yo estaba así.
Yeah, now it's good. It's not done.
She's amazing. I think she wasn't like a judge. She was like a human being.
We had been carrying this kind of burden, almost like a heavy weight on our shoulders for a long time, you know, waiting for November to come, waiting for November to come. And it came, and the reaction that we got from the judge and the time, you know, an extension of the time for the court, for her next court, gave us a lot of, like, you know, kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel.
Last thing, anything that you should never do, never believe in guarantees of success. No one can guarantee you anything but death and taxes. So I don't suggest you take any advice where it's going to be 100% guaranteed. Never.
She was very nervous from the time that, you know, she actually volunteered herself to speak.
Eso me di cuenta de que puedo ayudar a muchas personas con mi testimonio. I feel it's the right time to let them know what's happening and gave the other women the courage to fight for it, you know, to fight for our families. Y no estoy aquí para que digan pobrecita de ella. Estoy aquí para que ellos se den cuenta que ya basta, que necesitamos una reforma. My kids gave me the courage to do it because I feel like they're so down, and I want them to see the mom is strong. They don't see me crying. I try to not cry in front of them. even if it's going to be 18, her depressions are like swim, and especially this time, it tends to go very bad.
Nicole, I want that light off. The bathroom light.
Can't.
Let me see your tongue. Your teeth. How did this teeth? Ah. You guys, can you be quiet? My kind of perspective on college kind of lowered because I feel like I don't think I can go into a 4-year college and be a full-time student and have to worry about taking care of the kids if anything happens to my mom. My plans of my future are kind of, I don't know, kind of distorted in some way.
Representantes hispanos confían que la promesa del presidente Barack Obama no se quede en el olvido y que una reforma inmigratoria se concrete y que saque de las sombras a casi 12 millones de indocumentados. En Washington, María Rosa Luquini, Univision.
I want my mom to stay here. She has a job to do. She has to raise 6 kids, American citizens, and make of them good people. Now, I live in fear that my mom will leave me. I'm carrying a lot of weight on my shoulders, literally. I feel like I just want the day to come so I can get it, so we can get it over with. But at the same time, I just want it to be further and further away because I don't want to get to it.
I feel like it was 3 years, not 3 months. To me, it was a long time, because I just wanted to see what's going to happen.
R means the respondent. That's you. Entonces, talk about the conditions of life in Master, past and present. But the community, all the volunteer work that your mom has done for you guys, for your classmates, for your teachers, for the community at large.
I feel that I'm going to hear the judge telling me, you can stay with your kids.
Madrecita mía, madre, te quiero decir algo, mamá. Sorry, mami, estoy bien emocionada. Acabo de salir de mi corte de migración y me dieron mi residencia. Solamente voy a esperar 30 días que el gobierno lo apele, y si no lo apela, te voy a poder ir a ver muy pronto. Te quiero mucho y tengo muchas ganas de darte un abrazo. Bye, ma. Luego hablamos, ¿ok? Te quiero mucho. Thank you, madre. Bye. Voy a poner.
Diego.
Sí, mi amor. amor.
Llegó.
That probably the government will say, no, we're not gonna appeal it. What they make. But 99%?
0.9.
Mommy gonna stay. Yes.
It was kind of like a roller coaster. We couldn't predict what was going to happen. But when the judge gave the decision and she said, I'm going to grant this case, and she strictly told the fiscal, don't appeal the case, you're not going to win. It felt relieving, but at the same time, I still knew that there was going to be an opportunity for them to appeal, and I knew that it wasn't going to be over yet. I had that feeling.
They say that Ibed it won't suffer, it won't have extremely suffering if I leave.
I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life. And when I saw those letters, I tried to be so strong because I knew my mom was gonna break down. But the other day I did sit in the car with her and I just started crying.
I try to go out there and put it out my face with my kids and with the other families, with millions of families, to let the government know and Obama that I'm not the only one.
That's something that the government does not understand by any means, that these kinds of things, they mess you up one time, but they mess you up. It's just permanent damage. There's no way of going back. And, it's like breaking a glass and trying to glue it back together. It just won't happen. Every day I go to school and I'm in classes with all seniors and everybody's talking about how concrete, their decisions are for college. And you hear girls that have 3.8s, they're white, their parents make a lot of money, but they got a full ride scholarship to a very prestigious school. And I'm just like, hello, why can't that be me,
It's not fair that she is sacrificing her future and her dreams because of my immigration issues. She needs to support me. She must to support me. She feels like that.
I know it's unfair and I know that a lot of things have changed for me, but I don't resent her or I don't resent my dad or the situation for any reason, because it's only helping us grow. I'm not ashamed of what's happened. I'm not ashamed of what I had to do. And I understand her pain. I understand her pain because, she's had a lot of dreams for me and things that have not been able to, been realized, at least not at this point. But that everything changes and that I know that I'm going to make her proud the way she wants me to be. one day. Yeah.
Ay, mi amor. Oh my goodness. How do you feel? It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. After all of this pain, we're free. I'm free. We are free. And she was telling me, it feels so good. Now I feel that I deserve to live, and I have. Now I feel like I have something to live for it.
Dude, why are you still here? That's it. You won.
This is the first day that I think for more than a year that we are in a living room together, laughing, like real happy.
Like now I don't mind sitting in the couch and next to her and talking to her, watching TV. I enjoy those moments, I guess because that fear of having her leave is gone. Before I would be scared to talk to her because I didn't want to get attached and have her just leave. But now I just want to cherish every moment that I have with her and with the kids and just be able to be a role model to them and show her that I can be the person she wants me to be and not have to totally leave her side. Yeah. So I think we have different views. I don't know how she feels about it, but I don't plan on leaving my family to go on my own yet.